everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So are you a business owner who's tired of sending promotional WhatsApp messages to all the leads? Then this video is definitely for you, in which we are going to understand how to send product promo messages via WhatsApp for new leads. So I am an owner of a skincare brand, and in my Google Sheets, I create the record of all the new leads data, their name, mobile number, email address and etc. I have a product catalog created, that is a promotional product catalog. Over here, whenever I add the data of the new lead, towards the lead I want to send a promotional WhatsApp message with the attachment of the product catalog. And now doing this manually is a very time consuming and hectic process. So to solve this problem, I have built a connection between Google Sheets and WhatsApp with the help of Pabbly Connect, that too without need of any coding and programming skills. So now as soon as I'm going to add the data of the new leads in my Google Sheets, automatically towards the lead, a WhatsApp message is going to be forwarded with the attachment of the product catalog. I am sending WhatsApp message with the help of WhatsApp Cloud API. If you want to use WhatsApp AI Sensei or Pabbly Chat Flow, you can definitely do that according to our requirement. Now over here, if you want to learn this entire process step by step, for that I'm going to take you towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So I'm an owner of a skincare brand business, and I use Google Sheets to collect and organize the contact details of my new leads generated from various sources. I use WhatsApp to instantly connect with these leads by sending them my product promotions and offers. To make the process faster and consistent, I have set up an automation that sends WhatsApp message with a product catalog as soon as I add the details of a new leads in my Google Sheets. So first of all, I'm going to show you how this amazing automation works in real time. I'm going to add the data of the new lead right over here. For the name of my lead over here, I'm going to write it as dummy lead as the name. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as dummylead@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number over here, I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number right over here. After adding in all the required details, I'm going to wait for a few seconds for this automation to run, and then I'm going to check whether I have instantly received a new WhatsApp message or not. For that, I'm going to wait over here for a few seconds. And within few seconds, I have received this message right here with this product catalog you can see right over here. And the message is, "Hello dummy lead." You can see this was the name of the lead that we have added in our Google Sheets right here. Okay. It says, "Welcome to Natural Glow Skincare." This is the name of my business, and this message has been forwarded as soon as I've added the leads data in my Google Sheets. Okay. So this is how this amazing automation between Google Sheets and WhatsApp is going to run in real time. And we are going to create this connection using Pabbly Connect. For that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. After browsing the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. Before getting into the process of creating this automation, I want to tell you about Pabbly Community. Pabbly Community is an exclusive space in which you can find the real-time updates, helpful resources. You will find support from not only our team members but also our fellow users. On our Pabbly Community, you can share your ideas, ask different questions, and even get tips of how you can create amazing automations. So go ahead and join our Pabbly Community today. For that, you can find the link of our community in the description box below. Now let us continue by creating our automation. As soon as you get to land towards the landing page, you will find two options: sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I am an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account. Then you can find the All Pabbly section, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to use Pabbly Connect. For that, click on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to create a new automation in our Pabbly Connect account, we have to create a new workflow. For that, click on this Create Workflow button on the top right corner. You will find two ways in order to create your workflow: the new way or the classic way. Yes, Pabbly Connect has launched our new beta way using which you can create the workflows. But for this use case, I'm going to create the workflow with the old classic way that we have. For that, I'm going to select this way right over here. Now it is asking for the workflow name first. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give over here as send product promo messages via WhatsApp for new leads. Okay, so this is the name of my workflow. For the folder, these are the folders from which I'm going to select the workflows folder. And then I'm going to click on this create button right over here. You can see a new workflow has been created and you can find there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first, in which my trigger application, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to select over here as Google Sheets. As soon as I'm going to add the data of the new leads details in my Google Sheets, I want the trigger should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger application, I've selected over here as Google Sheets and the trigger event is going to be new or updated spreadsheet row. Then you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. Using the URL and by following the steps given here below in the help desk, we are going to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here and open my spreadsheet that I want to connect. After coming to the spreadsheet from the panel, go to Extensions, Add-ons and Get Add-ons option right over here. This window is then going to appear in front of you on which on the search apps bar, we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks and select it from here. You can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, so I'm going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, please do install it using this webhook. We are going to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Okay. After installing, go back and refresh the spreadsheet from here. After refreshing the spreadsheet, if I'm going to go back to my extensions, now you can find this option that is Pabbly Connect webhooks. From the drop down, select this option that is Initial Setup right over here. Then the Initial Setup dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the webhook URL and for us to select the trigger column. For the webhook URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So for my trigger column, I'm going to write over here as column C because in this column, that is the phone number column, I'm going to add the final data of my lead. And as soon as I'm going to add the data, the entire row's data is going to be forwarded towards this webhook URL. My trigger column is going to be column C and then I'm going to click on this submit button right over here. It says setup configured successfully. Now I'm going to go back. The steps that I'm going to tell you right now is super important. Please do not forget to follow them, okay? Go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks. From the drop down, now you have to select this option that is send on event. It is mandatory to click on send on event because as soon as you're going to enter the new leads data in the spreadsheet is going to collect that new data and send towards our webhook URL. That is why it is very important to click on send on event, okay? Now, as we have done that, now connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is successfully done. To check whether this connection is built or not, if I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, it says waiting for webhook response. So now I'm going to add the data of the new lead details in this spreadsheet. And after that, I'm going to check whether the trigger captures the response of the new leads data or not. Okay. For that, I'm going to add the data right over here. For the name over here, I'm going to write over here as test lead as the name. For the email address over here, I'm going to write it as testlead01@pabblytudes.com as the email address. And for the phone number over here, I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number right here, okay? After filling in all the required details as I've added the new leads data right here, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down and wait for a few seconds. And you can see in front of you, the response of the new leads data has been captured in my trigger. Let us tally the response. Full name is test lead. Email is testlead01@pabblytudes.com with this dummy mobile number. So as now the response of the new leads data has been captured over here in my trigger, this means that Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup has now been done. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. Now, as we have the new leads data over here in our trigger, What are we going to do is towards the lead, we are going to send a promotional WhatsApp message of our products. For sending the WhatsApp messages, I am using WhatsApp Cloud API. Using WhatsApp Cloud API, I have created a message template. So if I'm going to open this template section right over here, I have created this message template right here. You can see this is the message template that I've created. And I want to send this message template with this image of the products towards all my leads whose data I'm going to add in my Google Sheets. So now for that, we are going to set up our action step, in which from action application, I'm going to select over here as WhatsApp Cloud API. And action event is going to be send template message new, okay? As we're going to use this template to send messages towards our customers, okay, our leads. After selecting the action application and the event, I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, and then it is asking for the token, phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. From where are we going to find all these details? For having all these details, you need to create your own WhatsApp API setup right here. In the setup, you will find the access token, phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. So now you might be wondering how you can create your API setup. For that, over here in the help desk, you can find this hyperlink learn more right here. As you're going to click on it, you are going to land towards the Pabbly forum. And if you're going to scroll down, you will find the videos, the tutorials of how you can create this setup. Over here, you can find the step-by-step complete video in which you will learn how you can create the API setup. And if you want to create the permanent token in your WhatsApp Cloud API account, you can also learn that through this another tutorial that we have added in the same forum page right here. Also, the written steps are also given over here that you can follow one by one in order to create your own API setup, okay? So this is how you will generate an API setup. I have already created the setup. Firstly, it is asking for the token. I'm going to copy it and paste it right here. For the phone number ID, I'm going to copy the phone number ID from here and paste it in this field. And for the WhatsApp business account ID, I'm going to copy this ID and paste it in this field. And then I'm going to click on the save button. The connection between WhatsApp Cloud API and Pabbly Connect is going to be successfully done. Firstly, it is asking for the receiver to mobile number. To whom we want to send a WhatsApp message to? I want to send a WhatsApp message to the leads whose data I've added in my Google Sheets to this mobile number that we are going to add, okay? So now for the data of this field, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the response that is captured in our previous step is going to appear in front of you, in which we have received the leads mobile number. And towards this number, I want to send a WhatsApp message. So for my leads mobile number, for this receiver number, I'm going to select the data of the phone number of my lead from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response, this data over here is now been mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Next, it is asking for the template ID. I have created a template in the name of skincare product promo message. You can see right over here. So for the template ID, I'm going to select this template from here as I want to forward this template as a message. It is asking for the language code of our template that we have created. I have created a template in the language English. You can see right over here. So for the code for this language English is EN. So I'm going to select the code as EN. It is asking for the template name. This is the template name. I'm going to select it. It says template has a header. Yes, my template has a header of this image. Okay. So I'm going to select the template has a header as yes. As you are also adding your product image over here in this message, you have to select the template header as yes right here. My header type is an image because this is the product image I'm going to add over here in the header. This is the image. Okay, so image is the header type. Text value only if the header is text. My header is an image, so I'm going to skip this field. Okay, next is media link. Okay, in this media link, we have to add this image that we're going to forward as a WhatsApp message. So I have uploaded this image in my WordPress site. You can see right over here. This is the product catalog. And now I will add the link of this image over here in my workflow. For that, I'm going to copy this link from here and paste it over here in this media link. Okay, this is the link of the image. If I'm going to open the same link in a new tab, you will find this is the product catalog that I've created for my business. Okay, so now after adding the media link, file name. enter the file name here only if the header type is document. My header type is image, so I'm going to skip the part. I do not require all these fields, so I'm going to skip the part. Yes, my template has a body. So over here, I'm going to select the answer as yes, as my template has a body. Now it is asking for the variable one, that is the lead's name. What is this variable one? In this template, I have created a variable in the name of lead's name. You can see right over here. This is a variable. In place of this variable, I want to enter the data of my lead's name. And how can you also add a variable in your template? If I'm going to go to this edit template section right over here, and if I'm going to scroll down right over here, you can see this is the body of my template message that I've created, and this is the variable I have added. In front of it and in the end of it, I have added 2 curly brackets, which creates a variable right here. And in place of this variable, I want to enter the lead's name right over here. So in place of this lead's name, I'm going to map the data of the lead's name right here. Okay. It says template has a button. No, my template doesn't have any buttons. You can see right over here. So I'm going to select over here as my template has a button as no. I do not require any of these fields. So I'm going to simply skip the part. Now it says save and send test request. As soon as I'm going to click on this button, the message is going to be forwarded. But I want to tell you one thing, that is, I have mapped a mobile number, which is a dummy mobile number. A WhatsApp message cannot be forwarded to this dummy number right here. So in place of this dummy mobile number, for the test to check whether a WhatsApp message is forwarding or not, I am going to enter my mobile number. And then I'm going to check whether I have received a WhatsApp message on my number or not. So right now for the test, I'm going to add my mobile number right here. So now as I've added my mobile number, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button. As I've clicked on save and send test request button right over here, you can see I have received a response in which I've received the message status as accepted, which is a positive response. So if I'm going to open my WhatsApp, and yes, you can see right over here, I have received a new message on my WhatsApp. Now it's for the test lead. Okay, you can see this was the name of the lead, that was test lead right here. I have received the same product catalog, you can see right over here, with this template message right here. Okay. So now as I have received this message, this means that the connection between Google Sheets and WhatsApp Cloud API is now been done successfully. So now to sum up till now what we have done, now whenever I'm going to add the new leads data in this spreadsheet, the trigger Google Sheets near updated spreadsheet row is going to capture the response of that. Okay. As the response is going to be captured using WhatsApp Cloud API send template message new, a WhatsApp message is automatically going to be forwarded towards that lead with the promotional product catalog image that we have created. And in this manner, I have built a connection between these two applications without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.